Hi Weasleys, this is Emily and you are watching The Burrow. I see many young artists online who are struggling with which path they should take in life, especially when they are leaving high school and about to enter college. For a lot of people, especially in my parents' and grandparents' generations, something in the art field is not really considered a career. They maybe just are not aware of the jobs that are available or what exactly you will do in art school. And I know that time in your life is very stressful and confusing, and there's no way to really be able to know what is going to happen in the future exactly. Your parents and extended family members can end up putting a lot of pressure on you and expectations that might not be the same thing that you were hoping for yourself. I've seen several talented artists whom I followed online end up going to school for mathematics or biology and other things that were totally unrelated, and that is completely fine if that is what they wanted to do and if that is what made them happy. I also followed one particular artist, and I'm not going to give their name, from the time that they were fairly early on in high school up until they were applying to post-secondary schools, and they went through this exact situation where they really were leaning towards going into illustration or animation, but their family, which consisted of doctors and lawyers and other academic people, really wanted to push this person into a more academic field. And I understand from certain cultures the kids don't necessarily move away, they stay at home and they're very influenced by their family's wants for them. For me, my parents did try to influence me. They suggested I go into a trade. They also suggested that I stay at home and commute into school, and for both those things I just kind of said no and the issue was done with. But I know for other people it is a lot more difficult to deal with than that. So going back to this young person that I followed online, I watched them kind of grow up and go into a field that they weren't necessarily 100% into. It was something they were interested in, but it wasn't an art field, and they ended up leaving. They ended up running away to a different country for a little while, realizing they were miserable, coming back and still being miserable. And of course there's a lot of factors that go into that. It's not just which school you end up going to, which program you end up going to. But I watched this whole drama unfold online, and I couldn't help but feel that a lot of it could have been avoided if this person had just followed their own instincts and not taken so much from their parents' advice. Choosing which field to study is a really big decision, especially if you live in the United States. I know that getting a degree in art now costs about the same as getting a degree in law, and if you follow through in an art career you most likely will never be able to pay those loans back, which is so crazy to me. And there's a lot of options out there. You don't have to go to college for art. You can take online courses, you can do internships. There's a lot of different things out there now, but at the end of the day the person that you have to make happy is just yourself. If your parents are trying to push you into a career that you don't think is for you, understand that it's probably because they really love you and they just want the best for you. And maybe if you go into a different career you will end up showing them that you are successful and you are happy, and their minds will be changed. So what do you guys think of this subject? Do you have any experience with family pressures when you are choosing your school or your career path? Let me know in the comments down below. I really want to hear about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.